Good Monday morning, everybody. Chris Allen with your weather podcast for this November the 2nd. Hope that you had a happy Halloween and a good weekend, trick-or-treating and setting your clocks back 1 hour. Oh, you didn't forget to do that, did you? Well, as I record this, the current time is 4:41 a.m. Central Standard Time because Daylight Saving Time came to an end 2 a.m. yesterday morning, Sunday. So now we're back on Standard Time. I just wish they would just leave it there. I think I function a lot better on Standard Time than I do Daylight Saving Time. So anyway, we're here into November, the first week of November. Sort of a busy week ahead. We've got, of course, elections in the state of Kentucky tomorrow, Tuesday. Looks like the weather's going to cooperate, and then we'll look down the road for the possibility of some showers and thunderstorms as we get into the middle and toward the end of the week. Looking back at the temperatures, 61 was the official high temperature in Bowling Green yesterday, Sunday, at the airport. A little bit after 6 p.m. in the evening, 61 the high. 66 is the average high, so we were 5 degrees below average. 57 was our low. 42 is the average low, so we were 15 degrees above average on low temperature. And then a year ago, we had a chilly high of 51 and a low of 31. Back in 2014, no rainfall past 24 hours except for a few sprinkles here and there and some light rain showers that came through the area. Some folks saw that, others did not. There's a little bit of patchy, dense fog out there this morning, but not so bad here in southern Kentucky. The foggier areas are further north along the Ohio River. For today, we're going to keep a little bit of unsettled weather. We've got an area of low pressure down in the Gulf of Mexico that is sending moisture this way. So a blanket of clouds and maybe a little bit of patchy drizzle or light rain showers. The chance only 20% for seeing a shower today. Otherwise, cloudy, 73. It will be much warmer today than yesterday. Mainly clear as the clouds clear out tonight, and we could see some patchy fog again late tonight, and a low of 53. And then for Tuesday, Election Day in Kentucky, as I mentioned, mostly sunny. We're going to say 75 will be the high. Should be a great day. No weather excuses, anyway, to not go to the polls. Wednesday, we'll see a mostly sunny 76. Thursday now is when we're looking at a fairly potent storm system to move out of the Central Plains and into the Ohio and the Tennessee valleys. And with that, increasing clouds, a high of 73. But then by Thursday night, we're looking at showers and a few thunderstorms. Right now, we have the rain chance at 50%. The winds are going to pick up, too, out of the south at, say, 12 to 24. And as we get into the day Friday, as that cold front approaches, 60% chance of showers and thunderstorms, likely breezy. We could find a couple of gusty thunderstorms out of this. Now, for the moment, not a big severe weather threat, although we could see a few strong thunderstorms out of this because once this front passes, it will bring in some chilly air for the upcoming weekend. We're going to go from 72 on Friday to 62 on Saturday as we see a mix of clouds and sunshine and a wind from the north. And as we get into Sunday, we'll see a mostly sunny sky, but we're only calling for a high of 59 degrees. Overnight lows will drop into the low 40s, possibly into the upper 30s. So for the first weekend of November, it looks like some chillier air is coming in. And for those of you that got to see some of the pictures, my wife and I went down to Burgess Falls. That's kind of in between. Well, it's a little bit south of Cookeville, Tennessee, and almost to near Smyrna. To get there, there's a couple of ways to get there. I go Highway 70, US 70, go down to Lebanon and hit 70 and then go east on 70, and it'll take you through Smithville and just a little bit past Smithville, but almost to Smyrna. You'll see a turnoff there. I believe it's Tennessee 136. You go up a little bit on Tennessee 136, which is actually called Old Kentucky Road or Old Kentucky Pike, something like that. And then you turn on Kentucky 135. I think it's 135 to 136, I believe, because 136 will take you back into Cookeville. And you'll see the signs there. It says Burgess Falls, and beautiful stuff there, the leaves, the falls. Now, the problem is if you go to Burgess Falls, or if you've been there before, because of previous heavy rains, they have not repaired some of the overlooks, like where you can just kind of almost like you're stepping out on the water to get a nice view of the falls. There are several falls there, but some of those overlooks were damaged by the floods, some heavy rains, previous heavy rains, and they have not repaired those. So you kind of have to just walk the trail. I take the bottom trail, which is the top trail is like a driveway, and it's very flat and easy to navigate. But if you're up to it, you have to walk over some tree roots and stumps and kind of follow the river. But it's beautiful, and hopefully you can get down there and get some more pictures of the falls and the trees, especially before they all go away. Maybe with this next storm coming in Thursday night into Friday, that may put an end to all the fall color, but because the leaves were even falling on Saturday when we were down there. But got some nice video and some nice pictures. I hope you enjoy that. All posted to my Facebook page and Instagram and Twitter if you'd like to check those out. Just want to try to get in as much fall color as possible, and that's one of our favorite spots. You know, not far from there is, of course, Fall Creek Falls State Park. On down the road a little piece, if you go out to Highway 111 and you go south from there, 70 meets up with 111. That's another way you could go, is go to Cookeville and hit 111 south, and then it runs into US 70, and then you go west, and you would head towards Smithville, and then you'll see the signs to Burgess Falls if you want to do that. But another one of my favorite spots to go to. All right, that'll do it for this edition of the podcast. God bless as always, and thank you so much for listening. Know the weather before it knows you. Have a great day. I'll see you live at 5:30 on AM Kentucky, 11 a.m. on midday, streaming live to the WBKO app and to WBKO.com. Later today, the Chris Allen Radio Show, Classic Hits, Sam 100.7 FM.